Hey, I like to program games, and recently I participated in the 16th Pirate Software Game Jam. If you don't know what a game jam is, it's an event where hundreds of crazy people attempt to make a game, something that usually takes multiple years, in just a couple of days. They're usually based on a theme, just to make it interesting and help focus all of us insane individuals. This specific jam was not only delicious, but 2 weeks long. In this jam, the theme was, You Are the Weapon. Now, this could mean anything from the player's a sword to viruses and other such ideas. I decided to go with what's the word? Metaphysical interpretation? A kind of commentary on games themselves? I don't know. Here's the idea. Only the person playing the game can see the UI. The game world doesn't even mention it in most cases. Therefore, if your weapon is the UI, then only you, the real you, can be the weapon. This was a great plan with zero potential repercussions. I started by trying to figure out how to make the UI grabbable and interactable within the world. Turns out it's easy and difficult. You can make a bunch of objects, turn their colliders off, and then stick them to the screen. Then, when you want to pick them up, you can just turn their collider on. Simple, right? What about the UI part? In Unity, the engine I was using, you need a canvas in order to render text. But for the text to be movable, it needs to be on an object. This means each object needs its own canvas. So that's what I did. It's a game jam. I don't have time to work up a clever solution. Now, there were a fair share of bugs in here. Quite a number of them. Like, literally anything involving this stupid health bar. It took like 100 lines of code to get this nightmare working. I never want to see it again. Anyway, my most common bug was the enemies not attacking the debug core, the thing you're trying to defend. That's just my bad. I doubled the size of the debug core, and my code was built to handle the debug core at its normal size. Yeah, like 90% of the bugs were like this. It was just me being stupid. And then there was this health bar. I had a very condensed timeline, because I still have school. I know. Crazy. Could have never figured that out. Couldn't have guessed that. Not in a million years. My voice totally gives nothing away. Anyway, I only had a couple of days I could actually work on the project. I'm not good at art or music. I just can't do it. It's that simple. Never really got good at it. So I decided to go with the simple pixel art style to focus on bright colors and contrast, the kind of information that can communicate to the player, this is bad, and this is good. For the music, I just kind of put random notes around until things sounded okay. By the way, this song took like 3 hours to make. Please be kind. Now, I overcomplicated a few things and lost some things along the way. I built the system for enemy modifiers, like in Risk of Rain. I love Risk of Rain. But I decided that I didn't have time to finish the system. I really wanted to finish it, and I'd already spent hours on the system. It would likely improve the gameplay, but I had more important things to do. So I commented out the code and left it. In game development, this is an important skill to learn. It's called the sunk cost fallacy. It's where you already sunk time or money into a thing, so you feel the need to, stick with it because you put in that effort. But sometimes you need to be willing to let things go. On the last day, I had too many things to finish. Incomplete systems, no menus, things like that. So I just kept working. Eventually, I got to publishing the project on itch, but I didn't bug test. So it was already like midnight, and I just said, I'll fix 1 or 2 bugs. Turns out I did not stick to that plan. I was working till like 2:30 in the morning. The delusion is real.
No, I'm busy!
At the time of writing this, results have not yet been announced. However, they will be announced on February 14th, and I will keep you updated on that. I am hopeful in this case. I've gotten a bunch of comments saying this is an incredibly fun and unique game with mechanics that should be explored further. Update, editing this took so long that results have now come out. And, well, I didn't win, and I don't know exactly where I placed. All I have is this neat little graph that shows the popularity ranking of my game over time. I want to work on this project more, but I have other things I need to work on. The images on screen are of some of my favorite games throughout the jam. Links to these are in the description. You should go play them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to post more stuff soon. Bye.